when they're at home. Not surprising, but it certainly makes them a difficult team.
Better than anyone, so that could have them extra pumped up tonight. Give them that extra bit of confidence knowing they're going to be home for a while.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. And so in the game for the Cavaliers out there with LeBron James. And it's Thompson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And it's sent back by Bogut. Irving attacking against Cleveland. Moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
And listen, you have to take advantage of that is why they just could not recover.
Exactly. I mean, they left too much cheese at the foul line. And in the end, it mattered on the scoreboard.
Iguodala. They get it back.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task. Come on now, young fella. Watch out. You might bring that whole basket down on top of you.
I didn't think he was ever going to let go of the rim.
I tell you what, though, you might as well enjoy the moment. Make it last just a little longer.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam.
You know, the league going to more ball movement, more outside shooting, less isolation play, and those are all natural fits for the talents of Klay Thompson, who's great moving off the ball, and we know he can stroke it from long range.
Some nice passing by Golden State. Iguodala, no good.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
Out to Smith. Off the left rim and out. Great for Thompson, a hard-working defender. You were talking about it. Do you think Clark, his offensive style, frees him up to put more energy into defense?
Well, you know, it could be. I mean, he's extremely smooth. He's uber smooth in how he operates. He doesn't have to drive the lane and absorb a lot of contact to get his shot off, and he's quick and efficient with his offense. So that does leave him more energy for the defensive end.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andrew Bogut. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. LeBron kicks to Jefferson. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Curry outside. Great D that time from Irving. Thompson against James. Feeds it to Thompson. The floater, and it's sent back by Bogut. But they'll get another chance. From deep, 6 to shoot. Here's Irving. And finally they hit one. Irving's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
Bogut kicks to Curry. Green passes to Iguodala. Money from the wing. And here are the Cavaliers now. They trail by 1. Knocked loose. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it, the fast break chance. And Andre Iguodala with the slam.
Well, that's why they're on the lead. Aggressive play at both ends. Very nicely done there.
Absolutely. They make the steal, pay dividends instantly on the fast break.
James against Thompson. Stolen by Thompson. And it's the Warriors on the break. And Jefferson sends it back. And that will be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession. Some changes for Golden State. Spates checked in for Bogut. And it's Barnes in for Andre Iguodala. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Mozgov, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Fry comes in for Jefferson. Mon Shumpert's checked in for J.R. Smith. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving. Here's Dellavedova. Following the basket by Stephen Curry. Here's Shumpert. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. Shumpert's got his first 2 points of the night. Warriors leading by 3. Curry dishes to Green. That 3 off the mark. Cavaliers have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. It's stolen by Curry. The drive by
Yeah. And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, I used to love to go up and jam like that.
And so here's Cleveland. Mozgov passes to Dellavedova, and it's blocked by Curry. Thompson outside from deep. The long distance three is buried. Thompson's got 7 points. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
Yeah, another thing they've done well, guys, a lot of steals in the first half, really getting after it defensively.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws of the game.
And LeBron has been in the postseason every year since his rookie season. Last year he passed Jerry West on the all-time postseason scoring list. I'm sure he'll just continue to climb up the record book.
Barbosa's shot is off. The Cavaliers trail by 6. You've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Thompson right side. It's Jefferson, top of the key. Lets it go from deep. That's good. Jefferson's got his second bucket of the night. 16 seconds left in the first. Kicks it out to Barbosa. And another basket for Golden State.
Well, I like the way he orchestrated in tight that time, fellas.
On the wing, Irving. Outside Jefferson. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade them?
I just really like what we're seeing from a defensive standpoint, forcing a lot of turnovers with those quick hands.
Yeah, those active hands, Greg, have produced a number of steals early. They've been very aggressive.
So on the floor for Cleveland, J.R. Smith and LeBron at the 2 and 3. Jefferson is out there with Tristan Thompson, and it's Irving in at the 1 spot.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow can be elusive, but the great offenses have it, and that's just what they've shown here tonight.
Warriors leading by 5. And Curry, here we go. Now the dish to Bogut. Smith against Thompson. Iguodala kicks to Thompson. Some nice passing by Golden State here. 5 to shoot. Curry outside. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Irving. It's hauled in by Bogut.
That's what we call good defense in the paint. Worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket.
Now Irving after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. Stolen by Thompson. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Iguodala's running. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for 1 more.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
The Cavaliers making a switch here. Mozgov, he's checked in for Thompson. Fry comes in for Jefferson. Shumpert is checked in for James. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Thompson, he's checked in for Mozgov. LeBron comes in for Shumpert, and Kyrie Irving subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here, coming into this having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
And really an emphatic win for them, especially considering that it came in an opponent's building and there's no question it was their offense that carried them.
I love the way they went and got this game, Greg. I mean, they attacked at every opportunity, never relaxed or sat back, and as a result, they eventually pulled away.
Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Was the subject of trade speculation, possibly, in fact, going to the Timberwolves for Kevin Love.
Yeah, in the end, the Warriors, I don't think there's any question now.
Smith with a wide open look. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
He had there and just rushed the shot a little bit.
Again, the miss by Thompson.
And the Warriors, also inking Thompson to that 4-year, $70 million extension. A big show of faith on their spend.
It's Curry with the drive. And the wide open shot from Green. And the Warriors miss again. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Irving with it, picked up by Thompson. Kicks it out to LeBron. Outside Irving. And Fry slams it in.
And surprisingly, a firm throwdown. And that's a little bit out of character, Kevin.
It is, Greg. You're right. He's got plenty of size to attack the basket, but Clark rarely does.
Well, he certainly attacked it that time, Kevin. I mean, that's what they want to see more from him.
And now Klay Thompson with deeper pockets.
They can't guard us on the perimeter.
Taught him well. I mean, his rookie year, he drove the family hand-me-down. He bought his next car used, so his focus is clearly on the game, not the glitz and glamour.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. Fry dishes to LeBron from outside the arc. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Fry.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Spates kicks to Livingston. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. James up top. He's coming off a 25-point game against Golden State.
And he also was a table setter in that game, Kevin. Just an amazing job with his passing. Just a joy to watch that.
That's good.
Are you sensing or feeling a theme here, fellas? I mean, they're taking it straight to the bucket every time down.
And why change? I mean, that's 8 straight points in the paint, and they have now turned this into a physical game.
Rush the pass to Livingston. Here's Clark, and it's good, assisting on the play with Livingston. Now it's a 6-point Warrior lead.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Smith outside. Lets it go with a 3. But they'll get another chance. Fry dishes to Irving. Smith kicks to Irving. The drive by James. Powered down with both hands.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas. Clearly a 2-for-1 situation here, guys.
Oh, without question, Greg. I mean, the wise move would be to get themselves a quick shot so they have an opportunity to get that 2-for-1.
Guys, you will not see too many of those kind of threes in transition.
And Spates gets it to go. Well, Clark, we've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, it's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times, so no one in clear control yet.
And, guys, I think each team knows they can win this game, just a matter who can catch that momentum.
And so here's Cleveland. The Warriors making the shot. That's good. And that's now 9 points for Smith.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
You're right. 3 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's tipped and stolen by James. Here's Smith. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got 3 assists tonight. Here is Livingston, and it's sent back by Irving.
Yes, Kevin, thank you.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And an exhilarating first half, to be sure. Welcome. The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. They did get... All right, and that'll do it for us here. We now take you back to the second half of our game. Kevin Harlan.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third. You have to like what we're seeing from J.R. Smith.
You know, I'm not sure that he can continue to shoot the three as well as he has up to this point. He has been lights out.
You know, sometimes, Greg, you have those nights where the basket just looks twice as large as it is. Grand Canyon size. It might be one of those nights for him.
Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson. They're in the backcourt. And it's Iguodala in at the small forward. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. Here's LeBron after the made shot from Klay Thompson.
Hang time on that rim puts a little whipped cream on that angel food cake there.
It's a tight ball game, and those displays of strength, Clark, can get one team rolling.
Agreed.
And also the other on its heels. Let's see how this one turns out.
And the shot is good. Bogut's got his first bucket of the night.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Now here's Irving. 8 points for him. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Had the space there, but it's offline.
And last season was one where Tristan Thompson transitioned from a starter to a bench role. Didn't let the move bother him and still put up solid numbers off the bench.
Well, for Thompson, he was great off the bench. You're right, Greg, for the Cavs last year. He even earned some Clark's Sixth Man of the Year consideration votes.
And deserved it because of how he played and his impact. He actually had his best year in terms of shooting efficiency. Shot a career-high 55% from the floor.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Mozgov, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Shumpert comes in for James. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving. Jefferson gets the bucket. Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Sure has been. I mean, guys, momentum is hard to come by in this one. I mean, it seems like one team gets the lead and then the other one storms right back.
Both teams getting it done defensively as evidenced by the 8 lead changes thus far. Oh, wow. 4 or 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Got a piece of it. Stolen by Thompson. Iguodala, the pass to Green. Here's Curry. Makes it off the glass. And it's a 3-point Warrior lead.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
It's stolen by Green. Thompson for 3. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Smith. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Shumpert gets a wide open look. The three-pointer is right on target. Shumpert's got 5.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Curry dishes to Thompson. Back to Curry. Here's the 3. No good. And Cleveland the other way now.
They've clearly been the better team on the glass, but it hasn't necessarily translated to the scoreboard yet.
Yeah, but over a full game, I like their energy. And if they can maintain that level of effort, I think it bodes well for them down the stretch.
And the Cavaliers with possession here after the miss from Andre Iguodala. For 3, Smith. Again, the miss by Smith. Golden State's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Good.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
Dellavedova kicks to Smith. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Now the feed to Shumpert. The 3. That's good. Shumpert's got 6 here in this quarter. And Clark, as we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, exactly right, Kevin. I mean, these teams just simply keep trading baskets and as a result, trading the lead.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Iguodala no good.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
For three, Smith. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. They went to Cleveland for their last meeting with the Cavaliers, and they came out with the win.
Yeah, and in winning that last game, they attacked the basket aggressively, drew a lot of fouls in that game.
Yeah, it certainly paid off. I mean, free throws and foul trouble for your opponent. Come on now. That's a winning recipe all day long.
And it's Iguodala missing.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Ezeli's checked in for Bogut. Barnes comes in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Barbosa in for Thompson. And then for Cleveland, Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Mozgov. James comes in for Shumpert. And Irving subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. Smith against Barbosa. Smith the pass to LeBron. And 1:01 left here in the third quarter. Irving attacking. Can't get it to go. And Golden State will go the other way with it. Curry dishes to Green. And the rejection by James. And they'll keep possession. This break in the action gives us a chance to show you the NBA's current fast break specialists. The Warriors, number one.
And that's a fun category. Most fans love that kind of up-tempo offense. And these guys are the best in the game playing that style.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Spates checked in for Draymond Green. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry.
This has been a thriller. You cannot say enough about the way these two teams have competed.
All indications, Greg, are that this game is going down to the wire. I mean, I'd be surprised, actually shocked, if it ended any other way.
Here's Barnes. Following the basket by LeBron James. Barbosa kicks to Ezeli. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That's good. And the Warriors lead by 1.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
That is a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yep. On the money, that's no doubt. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Spates.
You can tell that pass just hung in the air for a long time.
Yeah, exactly. Long enough for him to get a hand on it and knock it out of play.
That's good. 14 points for J.R. Smith.
Man, this has just been back and forth all game.
Boy, it's been fun to watch. Both teams trading shots and trading leads. Boy, it's been tight, neck and neck down the stretch.
Three-pointer. And no good trying to get that one. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game and both teams putting up points in a hurry. Cleveland ahead. They lead by 2. It's the NBA. All right, the fourth quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. And so it's Cleveland with it. A 2-point game. So on the floor for Cleveland. LeBron James is out there with Iman Shumpert. Then it's Matthew Dellavedova. Then there's Channing Frye. And it's Irving at the point. And the jam by Andre Iguodala.
Wow, the fans are really getting their money's worth tonight. What an entertaining ball game.
Up to this point, Greg, it's been almost impossible to separate these teams. I think this one's going to be close all the way.
Frye passes to LeBron. Clock at 6. And a wide open look for Irving. Yes, it's James picking up the ace in the game. It's Curry with the drive. Iguodala dishes to Thompson. Kicks it to Bogut. Green makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals. 5 for 8 in the game.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
And it's sent back by Bogut. Andre Iguodala again. Iguodala's got 4 this quarter. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Warriors.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Timeout called, Cleveland.
You know, looking at Andrew Bogut, he's been one of the game's best centers. I mean, obviously injuries have saddled him a little bit over the years, but he's made it through 67 games each of the past 2 seasons.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. I got a chance to hear what the Cavaliers head coach was saying to his team. He actually lit into them pretty heavily, saying, "We're being way too soft on the inside. I better start to see some toughness and more shots being challenged. No more easy baskets." Pretty strong words, guys.
Well, going back to Bogut, when he's healthy, he's a very difficult matchup for any opponent. One of the great rebounders and defenders certainly in this game now. He also, though, gives you points from the blocks and with timely putbacks.
You know, he's become an unsung hero in a sense. Not the flashy guy who entered the league, but more of a very talented lunch pail kind of guy who simply wants to do his part.
Curry kicks to Bogut. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Iguodala dishes to Thompson. Outside, Green. Curry. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. And the Warriors lead by 4. The drive by James goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Money there shaves a few points off the lead, and the later we get into this game, the more you're going to see him attacking the basket.
Smith left side. Three-pointer. Warriors with the rebound. Bogut's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Iguodala the pass to Green, and he dunks it down.
That feed by Iguodala, a really good example of his passing ability.
Irving double team. Outside Jefferson. Thompson against Smith. Back to Jefferson. Stolen by Thompson. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. The drive by James.
It's been a solid outing for LeBron. He's got 10 points, and he's been delivering a healthy dose of helpers, too.
He really has, Clark. Always with his head up, looking to make the pass, trying to find the open man.
And so he makes both from the line. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Curry kicks to Green. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
That's his first personal foul. Shooting for Golden State, Draymond Green. 2 shots.
That's good from Green. He doesn't get the second one.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might well tell the story in this one.
And that should tilt things their way. No doubt they've been winning on the backcourt.
For 3, Smith. The Warriors pull it in. Bogut's got 8 rebounds in this game.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
And there's the call on James. That's foul number 2 for him.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
On its way from Curry for 2. It's rebounded by Jefferson. Jefferson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Irving with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Irving drives in. Warriors with the rebound. There's 1:38 left in the 4th. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Traps in the tray. Thompson's got 5 points now this quarter.
The three-point shot has been a real weapon for them in the second half.
Yeah, they've really done a good job of creating good looks from the outside, and now they've really got it good.
And that one's good. Jefferson's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Oh, you got to love the back and forth action we're witnessing here right now. I mean, the crowd's going crazy. One moment for one three-pointer, then they come right back and boom, another. Boy, this is starting to get real.
Guys, intensity turned up at its highest level. A perimeter bomb fest going on right now.
James kicks to Jefferson. Dishes it to Irving. 6 on the shot clock. LeBron James on the wing. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D. Allen's position, you could see the frustration on his face.
No one covered. And the Warriors lead by 6.
And he is starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Irving kicks to Smith. Off target with his 3.
Some of the shots he's taken have been real head scratchers. I mean, come on. He's out there playing like it's a game of horse at the park.
So it's the Warriors now. Here's Curry with the 3. Again, Curry missing.
Boy, he's got a nice-looking stroke. That almost went in.
Yeah, and a lot of times he'll still knock those down no matter how good the D is.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. And stolen by Irving.
No time to spare. They need a bucket.
Without question. Then maybe a steal or a foul to get the clock stopped as well.
And the 3 off target. And now we've got the intentional foul. Gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's an 8-point game. And the Cavaliers call time here. They're losing by 8. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. We've got 13 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Smith's shot is good. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Yeah, but Greg, they didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who would go to the line.
And the Cavaliers call time here. They're trailing by 8. 8 seconds left in the fourth. What do you think, guys?
You know, I think he's just trying to send his team a message, you know, not willing to give up on this game just yet. Just trying to instill that fight in this group.
Yeah, hey, I'm all for giving messages and teaching lessons, and I respect that, but at some point, if it's over, it's over. I mean, you need to be looking at the next one. This one's done. Forget about it. Let's move on.
Curry misses. So we see the Warriors get the win here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, and I thought good execution really played a big part.
Yes, Kevin, thank you. I'm with Klay Thompson. You were able to really help out your team on the offensive end. What enabled such a big night of productivity for you?
I'm just used to the pace of the game.